Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. This is a bonus video. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but I used to do more videos and I used to have like 3 days a week where I did bonus videos. Now I'm trying to mostly just once a month do a bonus video and just do one video a day because I don't want to overwhelm my subscribers and viewers. I know there's lots of wonderful, fabulous videos on YouTube and there's not enough time in the day for us to watch all of them. What I'm going to do from now on, I'm going to call this my March 1st or any first of the month. I'm going to call it a health update because I do have some things to share with you guys. But I'm not just going to call it a health update. I'm going to basically tell you how everything's going for all my goals. But a lot of them you already know, so I'm going to make them extremely brief. There's 4 main goals for the year. And by the way, after I tell you this and before I get into my health situation, I am going to tell you guys a little story. Okay, the first thing is, you already know, number 1, my mindful shopping journey. I feel I'm doing overall well. I really only have one regretted purchase, which is, I know this sounds silly, but I purchased some little makeup containers at the Dollar Tree. I already had some. I purchased them because I saw them on another YouTube channel. I thought they were cute. I did give the other containers to my husband and he'll use them for office supplies, but it wasn't something I needed and what I had was fine. Yes, I spent less than $3, but it's death by 1,000 cuts. If I had to do it over again, I wouldn't. And those are the little things I don't. Think about this. There's a lot of wonderful channels out there. There's a lot of great social media. But sometimes if you really are on a budget and you don't want to be spending a lot of money, that is something that may behoove you. I'm not telling you what to do. It may be an idea that you want to limit watching some of those things, because I know when I do, it gives me a temptation to make purchases. For example, somebody told me, oh, Amazon has this clearance page. And so I went and looked and I saw, oh my gosh, an air fryer. Everybody's been talking about it and it's half off. Did I want an air fryer before? No, I was kind of curious about it, but it was half off. And the only reason I wanted it was 50% off. So I didn't purchase it, but the temptations are there. So why give ourselves a bunch of temptations we don't need? So my mindful shopping journey, my only regretted purchase so far this year that I feel a little bit regretful were those makeup containers. Less than $3, but still. Okay, so that's going pretty well. That's number 1. Number 2, my grocery budget. I've already shared on several videos. I've been under budget Jan and February, doing great on that. Don't need to elaborate. Number 3, this is the other thing, and this is really important to me. I didn't do great on it today. I don't know why. Tell me if any of you are getting older. I'm going to be 57 March 29th of this year. I was born March 29th, 1965. I used to need about 7 to 8 hours sleep. Now it seems like sometimes I need 6.5 hours or something. I'm not sleeping as much. So I wake up early, and because I wake up early sometimes I just lay there. Waste of time. So I said, you know what? I need to get up as soon as I wake up, or allow myself 5 minutes. If I don't go back to sleep, get up. And I've been doing pretty well on that, but today I didn't. As long as I do that at least 6 of the 7 days, or for sure 5 of the 7 days, and get up right away, I'm fine. But if I don't do that, that could be, 12 hours a week or 10 hours a week I'm wasting. So I would say I'm doing really, really well on that. Now, before getting to the next part, I'm going to share a story with you guys and it will lead into what I'm going to tell you. Okay, you guys have known all about my weight gain and weight loss journey. I've spoken about it probably until you guys are so tired of it. I almost didn't even know if I wanted to do this health update. And before getting to my story, I'm sorry I'm telling you something else, but I don't want to forget. I have to do things so I don't forget, guys. Be patient with me. At the end, you're going to see my weight. That's one of the things. I took a picture, and you'll see it clearly. I didn't do it sideways and upside down like I did last time. And then also, I have a bunch of meal prep in my back refrigerator, and at the end of this video, you'll see a quick video of that. And I did it with my cell phone, because with my cell phone, you can see everything clearly. You can't see it as clear with the camera. Some things the camera's good for filming, some things the cell phone's good for filming. And I'm still learning about the cell phone. You guys know I'm not perfect, but hey, I'm a work in progress. That being said, I'm going to get to my quick story and something that I feel really led to say, and then I will tell you what's going on with me. One of the things that I noticed, and just about myself, is for me anyway, and I don't know about you, I'm a pleasure seeker. I don't want to feel pain. A lot of times I keep my head in the sand about things. I want to be happy all the time. I want to be laughing. I want to be joyful. And sometimes I just don't deal with stuff that would be good for me to deal with. And I'm going to give you 2 examples, because these 2 things that I'm about to tell you, I dealt with them. And they weren't near as bad as I thought they were going to be. So, like I said, a lot of things, especially when it comes to medical would be one, or expensive home repairs or anything else, anything that I think may cause me some stress, I just say, oh, I'll deal with it later. Oh, I'll deal with it next year. Oh, that'll be on my agenda at another time. And that's kind of what I've done, because I love feeling happy all the time. And if something is fun for me to do a challenge, like a lot of you guys think I'm really goal-driven and I accomplish a lot of goals. Yes, I do, but this is the thing. The goals that I accomplish are things I like doing and that I find fun and I find enjoyable. Anything with budgeting, I love doing it. Anything with maybe organizing, I don't really enjoy cleaning that much, but organizing, minimizing, I love doing it. Cooking and baking and meal prepping and grocery shopping. I'm probably about the only person that loves to grocery shop. I don't know if any of you do. Love it. I love all of that kind of stuff. So any challenge like that has to do with budgeting, meal prepping, baking, organizing, any of those types of things, I find, and even exercising, because I actually like to exercise. I was just thinking how much weight I would lose if I put a weight set to my mouth and as I was talking. Anyway, so that being said, if it's something that I love doing that's fun, it's easy to accomplish that goal. But there's sometimes that we have to go through pain to get the things that are good for us that we want, okay? And 2 things, I'm going to give you an example. And by the way, I know this video is rambly, so please be patient with me. The first was, I did not want to get my wisdom teeth out. I was so nervous about it. But honestly, it didn't even hurt that much at all. Actually, I don't even think it hurt. I've had the top ones, I had them done at different times. And I didn't think either one was painful. And so I had to have that done. I didn't want to do it. And I went in and did it, okay? And that was, I think, in 2019. Then I did not want my foundation work done at all. I was really nervous about it. I was going to get it in 2020. That didn't work. But I did get it in 2021. And there were a lot of steps I had to go through. And I did it. Those were 2 unpleasant things. But if I wouldn't have dealt with both those things, if I wouldn't have dealt with the foundation, my house would have sunk. And they told me that, and I believe it, because it was getting worse. And then if I wouldn't have had my wisdom teeth, I would have just become more and more pain on this side of my mouth. And then last time when I had the other wisdom teeth, I had my top ones, no, my bottom ones done first, I think it was. I can't remember. All I know is I had them done 2 different times. And the first time it gave me headaches. And then the next time I was hurting on my side of my face. So it was good that I had it done, but I didn't want to do it. It was unpleasant. I tend to avoid things that are unpleasant and not joyful, which brings me to the next topic. I have struggled with my weight since age 13. I've weighed as low as 120. I've been as high as 305. No, I don't weigh 305. But I tend to be really good for a while, and then I slowly veer back to bad habits. The only thing that actually works for me, and it works really, really well, is if I'm consistent and I track my food and I stay to 150 carbs or less a day. If I do that, I drop weight and I keep weight off. If I miss a day to not tracking, it's not a big deal. But if I don't track and I say, oh, I'm just going to do intermittent fasting. Oh, I'm just going to eat this way. It's not as effective. But when I track, it works. And so why is it that I don't do what I know works? Because maybe it's not fun. And sometimes, and this is what I'm trying to get across to you guys, sometimes we have to do things that are not enjoyable and may not be fun, but that we know it's good for us. And I know of a lot of folks that I can think of in my life that have, they have to be thin for their job. Like I know some people that are in corporate America, and I remember when I taught school, there were a lot of the moms, they would really wear nice suits, they look really nice, and many of them told me, you know, hey, in order to get these jobs, they have an expectation. Now, I don't think you have this nowadays, but this is back in the 80s, that you have to, you know, look nicer. So if you're going in and you're dressed nicely and professionally and you're in really good health and you're in really good shape, it's kind of like the whole package. You know, you get hired, it does help a lot. And, you know, a lot of times they don't love dieting, but they know, and I've been around enough people that are fit that they allow themselves treats, but they minimize them. And they know what they need to do to keep their weight at a healthy weight. And so basically what I'm telling you is, the bottom line is, the reason I haven't been losing weight, or I lose and then I go off it, is I track for a while and then I go off it. Then I lose a little weight and then I track for a while and then I go off it. So it's kind of like I'm doing the yo-yo. So basically, I have the rest of the year to get below 200 pounds. I definitely know that I can do it. It's the only goal that I have not been working on and accomplishing, but I will do it. And what I also have, let me see if I have it over here. No, I left it over there. I actually have a weight loss chart that I have on my refrigerator, printed off. You always do better with goals if you can chart them. And so I am going to, on March 15th, check in with you guys and do another weigh-in. I don't know that I'll do that every month, but I am going to do that. And I am going to be tracking every single day the month of March. Don't know what I'll do forward, but for the month of March, in order for me to really get on track, I've got to track everything, because that is what works. And what works is good for my health and longevity. And what I also want to say is this, and I was speaking to a friend, if somebody wants to live to be age 100, I don't know anybody that's in their upper 90s, at least that's my size, to be totally frank. I'm not saying it's not possible, but I don't know anyone. And, you know, I was listening to a video recently about people from Japan, and they are really healthy, and they were talking about what do they do to stay healthy. This one lady who's 106 said she drinks green tea. The biggest thing is she stays physically active. She says, I'm always moving. Now, she doesn't move as fast, but she's always moving. She eats a lot of seafood, a lot of vegetables, and she said in the video that she eats small portions. Okay, so that's another thing. My main thing isn't so much what I'm eating, it's my portion control. So that's what the tracking helps with. So I wanted to let you guys know where I'm at. I wanted to be open and honest. I will keep doing these health updates, but it's the only goal that I haven't been successful with. But the way that I've got to do it is I have to make a decision that I'm worth it, and I need to make a change that I'm consistent with. And that's all I'm going to say. I know this video went super long. Hopefully none of you fell asleep. Let me know how your health journey is going. Let me know if any of you feel you have to track every day. That's all I have to say for now. I love you, I appreciate you, and I'll see you on tomorrow's video. Bye-bye. Hey, Money Mom, real quickly, just wanted to show you the meal prepping that I have in here for portion-controlled lunches and breakfasts. Just thought I would show you that I'm starting the month off great. I'll talk to you guys later. Let me know if any of you do this and have any of your lunches, breakfasts, or dinners prepared in containers and ready to go. Love you. Bye.